Well, what's going on, guys? Today is Father's Day and it's time to do an oil change on the 2500 HD. As you can see, we got 0 oil life and I'm only 16% on the fuel filter as well. So last time I did an oil change, remember we put that Fumoto valve on there. I'm going to take and I'll link to that video up here in the top. But let's take and we'll go through and we'll do a run through of that oil change that I did where I installed that Fumoto valve, and I'm going to get everything ready to go, and we're going to do an oil change on the truck today. And I got something that I really want to try that I think is going to make the oil changes a whole lot cleaner and a whole lot easier, kind of like I mentioned and alluded to in that last video. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned, and we're going to get started on that oil change in just a minute. Here's how that last oil change went. Boy, the last part of that, the cleanup phase, I hate that part, and I'm sure you guys too. I mean, having to take and dump this or even one of the little round thingies into those oil containers, that's a pain in the butt. So came up with an idea. I got a diesel. The diesel uses DEF. This container's 2.5 gallons. This truck holds 2.5 gallons. So I imagine I'm just going to use this as my catch underneath the truck. Let's see how quick and easy that goes. Let's get started. I got this little silicone tube and I put this little, I guess, clamp on it. So if you look at that, it's got this little nipple right here. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this. Try that. Let's pull this. Let's straighten this. Probably should have got the longer nipple one. I make one that's got a longer nipple because this is not. There it goes. So the next thing I'm going to do, I need to change this transmission filter and the fuel filter. So we'll go ahead and knock those out while we're waiting for that to drain. That should be good there, but I'm going to go ahead and give it just one little, about a quarter of a turn there. And this thing's getting pretty dang full right here. It's pretty heavy now. I can feel, well, you can see that we're done draining. So it's pretty well full of oil and empty there. So we're just going to go ahead and turn that off. Let it pop down into that little catch that's there. And then we'll grab our little safety lock here and put that into place. That breeze feels good. So that'll keep that from being able to pop up, and then we're just going to disconnect that. And now all of our oil is now in this depth container. We can just easily bring that to the recycle place. It makes it super easy. Now we got the pain in the butt part, which is this oil filter right here. It wants to just spill oil everywhere, but you know, I got that new funnel. We're going to take that funnel and position it into there, and then we're going to put that tub back under it and collect a little bit of oil that runs out of this oil filter here. Put that like that. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it pretty much diverts it right into that funnel there, and then drains it into the bucket. Grab a little of this dirty motor oil here, put it on here. I know you guys are going to be like, oh my god, it's dirty. It's going around the seal, guys. I'm not putting it inside the filter. Transmission filter, oil filter. The oil's been drained. We're gonna move down here to the fuel filter, which is, found it. You guys fell down. Sorry about that. I'll set you back up. Let's see, can you see what I'm doing? I'm right here. Yeah, you guys can see. So anyway, I don't know if you caught it. 36 millimeter. Make sure we're in reverse. This thing is super tight. I don't know if you guys have ever messed with these. It's scary. Am I going the right way? That is the right way. Like I say, it is scary the amount of torque that it takes to get this thing to break. Once it breaks loose, it's pretty easy to do, but that first initial, like breaking it loose, there it goes. All right, I'm gonna go swap out this little ring and then bring the new filter. It's not a filter, it's a filter, okay? I guess it would help if you put it on the right way. All right, fuel filter is done, oil filter is done, transmission filter is done. So all we got to do now is top it off with oil and we're gonna be done. We'll write the mileage on those oil filters and I'll log it in my logbook. So let's get started with that. All right, if you guys are wondering, yeah, the heat index is about 108. That's what it says today, so it's pretty hot. It's more humidity than it is anything. We've had nothing but rain for the past, I don't know, 5 days. it has been crazy. So we were going to work on putting a fence in this weekend, privacy fence. I haven't even told you guys about any of the stuff going on there. So we ended up buying us a house. Basically, we bought some property and then switched gears a little bit because of some medical stuff. I'm not even going to get into that, but yeah, that kind of pretty much was a major change in the direction we were going. We still kept that property. I still go out and do some bush hogging and things like that on it, but yeah, we went ahead and just built a little house, and we'll go from there. All right, 2.5 gallons in. Fuel filter is done and tight. Oil filter is done and tight. Transmission filter is done and tight. So we pretty much should be good to go. Take and do a dipstick test. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, right at the full level there. So once we start it and get the fluids in the filters and all that, we should be good to go. Whew. I know what you guys say. Get a creeper. Make it easier. Yeah, it would, but that right there will stop a creeper in its tracks. I think we're done. Let's wrap it. Let's call it done. Let's get out of here. Boy, I tell you what, that right there, that's a life changer, man. It makes it so much easier. Yeah, I've got a little bit that I'm gonna have to take and dump out of that right there, but it ain't gonna be anything like having to fill those up with the oil that came out of the truck and then do something with it. So, all right guys, one last thing that I want to do before I wrap this up. I got the Archroll 6400D. You guys remember last time I took and did this, and I gained a huge fuel economy on it. I'll post a link up here to that video, and you guys can kind of see the results of everything. But we're going to run another one of the 6400D. What this does, this is a cleaner. Run this about every oil change or so. It says 5,000 miles, which, you know, comes out to about oil change level on this here. So I'm gonna take and top the tank off with this. Got about 25 gallons of fuel in this, so this will be perfect. Of course, there is absolutely no freaking way you're gonna get that off with your fingernails. Let me grab a knife real quick and pop that off. Hey guys, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out, and I want to try to get to 1,000 subscribers and see what we can do. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and happy Father's Day, belated Father's Day if it's by the time I get this video posted. So take care. All right, so let's see, there's 6. 659. We did oil, transmission filter, fuel filter. Trip meter. Well, it's not really a trip meter. Reset the filter reminders and everything. So let me hit my switch so I can put my step down for me here. All right, let's see. Fuel filter. Set. Oil filter, fuel filter rather. ahead, hold that center button down. Well, I know that's how you reset it.